Hi, my name's Ernie. I wanted to take a little some time here to show you what I typically make after work, my Brava, and this is my kind of my go-to. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I don't have a lot of time after work, so I just grab something that I can always get to. And my favorite thing is always chicken and Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to show you quickly how I did it. First of all, here's my Brava, sitting right there in the little corner. And here's a dinner I made, so get a little closer to it. This is the Brussels sprouts. What I do is I always do that first because I can mix that in a bowl with olive oil, a little bit of some spices to it, and which is mostly, let's say, some garlic salt, tahini, a little bit of probably rosemary, and I also add some bacon bits to it. Makes it a little more fun. And then with the chicken, I always, afterwards, I put the chicken in that bowl, the same thing I mixed it in. That way, anything I have, the spices goes in the chicken, and I'll add a little bit more of other spices, mostly just like garlic salt. What I do then, I'll just go to my favorites, because I have all my good favorites right there. You can see it. And I just choose chicken breast, boneless, skinless, with the Brussels sprouts setting. First thing I do, I look what the step is. I make sure everything's loaded correctly. Measure out the how thick the Brussels sprouts is. Make sure it's not too thick or overpassing that line. Measure out the thickness of the chicken, which I did. I know how this is how thick it's going to be, right there. I've already placed a temp sensor where it needs to go. Choose my level of doneness, definitely juicy. And now, top level of the oven. So here, let's try this out so I don't drop it. There we go. Okay. Now I have to make sure that the temp sensor does not touch the top of the oven, and try not to make it touch the actual tray itself. It's in place. Nothing's really shifted too much. Close it. Double check that everything's set the way I want. Thickness, the temp sensor's in place, the doneness. I'm good to go. I'll go ahead and hit the green button. Now you can see on my phone it says cook has been started. And there I can watch what's happening on my Brava, and I can also see it on my app. So now I just have to basically have about 25 minutes, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright, so just got the buzz that my dinner's almost ready. You can see on the screen, hopefully if I can try to focus on it. Basically it says, almost done, get ready to plate and serve. So almost done, give me a sec. Alright, so just got back to my Brava, and I'm getting the ding that my dinner's done. You can see that it was completed about pretty much on time, about in 19 minutes. So let's go ahead and take this thing out. Check it out. Alright, here we go. I'm using my UGG glove because it's super hot. So I like my Brussels sprouts pretty crispy. So this right now to me is perfect. Let me take this temp sensor out real quick. Alright, and let me show you where I place this tray. Because yes, it can go on top of my oven, but I'm going to use my oven that I never use. So that's where how often I use this oven. It's like basically covered all the time. So guys, that's my dinner. I'm super excited about this.